Hi, Cancer. This is fashion description for Cancers. Anyone who has their Venus in Cancer, because usually the women like to dress like the sign of their Venus, because Venus shows what you appreciate, what you really find attractive, and the ascendant as well. Often the ascendant will have probably the ascendant sign. If you know your exact time of birth and your ascendant sign is correct, the ascendant represents your physical appearance and your physical body. So the ascendant will also show what kind of signs, what kind of fashion we tend to attract. And also the sun and the moon signs will contribute to that. If you have sun or moon in Cancer, maybe to a lesser degree than the ascendant and Venus, or if you have 2 or 3 planets in Cancer, so you might have Mars and the sun and Mercury there, and you might find yourself attracted to Cancerian type fashion. And to find out where your planets are in what sign, follow the link below. I have a birth chart calculator on my website, astrolada.com. Just enter your time of birth. For the ascendant, you need the time of birth if you want to know your ascendant sign correctly. If you don't know your time of birth correctly, then without the birth time, at least you will get the exact sign of your Venus and the other planets. And if you have any of those in Cancer, and particularly Venus or Sun or Moon, this is what kind of fashion you'll be attracted to, you'll find attractive. Well, Cancer is the most nurturing, comforting sign of all, is the sign of the mother. So they're the queens of comfort, especially of knitted clothes. They can be very attracted to cardigans, to comfy stuff, to big scarves that go around them and to wrap themselves in those, to anything which kind of engulfs them and protects them and very comfy. It's you can often see people with strong Cancer staying at home covered in little blankets, comfy blankets as well. And it can be reflected in their fashion with lots of knitted stuff, as I said, handmade stuff as well. Type of fashion, which is comforting, which is sometimes it can be even a bit traditional, ethnical, because Cancer is very much emotionally attached to roots, to family. So they can find, I'm not saying that they'll be dressing weirdly like in folk clothes or anything, but they might like such certain motifs that remind them of their place of origin, and that is more traditional, like hand knitted. Things for home, and also Cancer, when it wants to go elegant, it suits them actually. Any kind of lace really suits Cancer women, and they feel attracted to it, and it looks good on them. For instance, I have no Cancer in me, and lace looks a bit ridiculous on me, but on my friend who is Cancer strong with Venus and Sun in Cancer, it looks fantastic, like she's born for it, and intricate shapes, delicate shapes, they look wonderful, very feminine. Cancer is one of the most feminine signs, so feminine fashion. When we talk about fashion, I'm usually referring to women mostly, because this is who is interested in. And Cancer, they can do beautiful. The colors have to be a bit more pale and gentle, nothing too bright or in your face. So silvery, like the moon, silvery and white colors really stay wonderful on them. Or also, the color which rules Cancer is pink. And I'm not talking this bright, obnoxious pink, but the soft, gentle baby pink. So very pearly pink. So very comforting and calming colors, colors for the soul that wrap you up, that make you feel warm inside. So these are pinks, these are whites, gentle, silvery as well, like the moon, the pearly colors. And pearls, if they want to decorate themselves, they look beautiful with pearls. Pearls are ruled by the moon, by Cancer as well. So this is one accessories. It's very traditional, it's simple, that really suits Cancer. Cancer also rules the breast. So a lot of times those ladies like to accentuate the breast. Sofia Vergara, I think, has Venus in Cancer or Sun in Cancer. And there is how beautiful she looks in those accentuating fashions that are centered around a big, nice décolleté. And Cancers, they would look lovely, if they put the focus around here, maybe with long necklaces, with long décolletés as well, or just beautiful shapes like that. And Cancer is a bit set in the past. So a lot of Cancerian people might if they're a bit more unusual, they might be drawn to kind of more romantic, old type fashions, maybe something like from the 50s, from the 40s. You know, they look beautiful with those dresses, flowery dresses. For some reason, really suits cancers. Dresses of patterns and shapes, you know, and especially those that are more feminine, more rounded, and no sharp edges. When it comes to cancer fashion, it should be more rounded, like the moon, and nothing too edgy or spiky like Lady Gaga, or too controversial. It has to be more traditional, in a sweet, comforting way. And there is something comforting when you see a woman with strong cancer in her fashion. You know, there's something a bit girl next door or mumsy about it. And Liv Taylor is, for instance, has her Venus in Cancer. You know, they know how to do comforting clothes. They can do everyday clothes, you know, casual clothes as well. They're really good at that, and they love wearing those a bit more dressed down as well. And when it comes to night dresses and more refined fashion, it's very feminine. It's rounded, it's gentle, it's shapely, shows the feminine shape as well. You know. Uh, and it's very much, yeah, comfort clothes. Also, Cancer rules water. Cancer is a marine sign, so sometimes blue and white marine details on the clothes can be something that very much suits them. Or, as we said, Cancer is very much attracted to old type fashion, so they can look lovely in 20s, 50s, 60s kind of clothes, you know, that sends them back to the past. And romantic type of fashion as well is something, you know, lacy, romantic, beautiful. So yeah, this is the Cancerian fashion. I think, yeah, I think we said all. Please fill in the details. If I've forgotten something, write your comments. Do you agree with what I say? Do you agree with the principles that I've exposed here? Thank you very much, Cancers.